Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 2 of our 5th season here at Riga FC. I'm the Custard Prophet and this is the Latvian job. So, we have new pretenders to RFS's crown of being second best team in Riga. It is Valmeria. They've had a very good start to the season and we're going to play them today. That's right folks, we are coming back for a league game. We've played 7 games in the league and this will be game number 8. Let you know how we've got on, and yeah, I thought this was the appropriate one to come back for against Valmeria. You can see we currently have played 7, have got 21 points, so we have a 100% record, that glorious 100% record, which tends to be broken on camera. These are the results we've had since being knocked out by Spartak. We played Smiltene in the first game and don't know how we only won this 2-1. We had so many chances. I mean, Krollis was, interestingly profligate in his first few games, really missing a lot, hitting the post, doing all sorts of things apart from scoring. But he's so good, he still scores even when he's in that sort of form. So we won this 2-0. 2-1. Krollis an attack getting his first goal. Baris attacked the Turk, Turkish left winger who we bought in, that you saw last episode. Didn't do particularly well against Spartak, much better against Smiltene. We then beat Spartaks 2-0. Erglis getting a couple of goals, had a really good game here. It was good to see. Krollis was injured for this game, so that was good. Played Latvia up next. We were the dominant force in this game, got an early penalty which Pantelev put away, and then, well, we had chances but didn't manage to score them, and it was a little bit frustrating at this point because we played 3 games, we played really well, but we weren't scoring goals. Well, that changed quickly in the next episode. Away against Tukums, we won that 5-1. Krollis finally back with us with a hat-trick. Erglis with a goal and Augustniak. They got a penalty after 25 minutes, and we do give up the odd goal away. That's something I'm trying to put right. We then beat RFS 5-0. This was comfortable. Another Krollis hat-trick. Guliev and Erglis with the goals. 6-1 win against Dynamo Riga, so this is one of the promoted sides. Smiltene was the other promoted side. Erglis, Krollis with 2 goals, Kigers with a couple, and Pantelev. Not bad little run there. What's that? 6, 7, 8 goals in 3 games for Krollis. And then we played Uda at home, Guliev, Krollis, and Jurisic. And comfortable 3-1 victory there. Maybe it should have been a bit better. Pantelev missed a penalty. That was pretty nice. So we've started the season very, very well. And today we play Valmeria. Valmeria are on a really good run themselves. They are second in the league. Just 1 draw so far on 19 points. So hopefully we can take the win against them. But you look at the size they've played RFS, they beat them. The only loss they've had was an away 2-2 draw against Spartaks, which is not a loss, I'll give you that. It's actually a draw. That's we've learnt that. See how they got on last season in Europe. So yeah, they got smashed by Lokomotiv Moscow. Yeah, seems a little disappointing. And we gave them a good C2 in the final, if you remember that. So let's go and play this game. We've not had any transfers that have happened. The only thing that's happened, I think, is that Belovs, our young central defender, has gone out on loan to Auda. That's it. We've he's got his work cut out there. And I think the thing to talk about here is that the Dagva Pils are out of the top division. They got relegated last season, which I didn't mention, and it was Dynamo Riga and Smiltene, as we said earlier, that got their promotion. Smiltene with a really good start to the season. Did not expect this, and there was, I think, a win over RFS in amongst all this. No, win over Latvian. What a result that was. What an absolute cracking result. So, they look like they've started very, very strongly. Right then, let's see what we can do here. Valmeria it is. Can we get the victory? Okay, team, we're going to be going with. We're going to go Krollis up top. Barisatic is on the left with Guliev on the right. We've got an injury to Leo, and that's why Guliev is playing there. But he's done okay so far. Zadem and Pantelev. Zadem has been surprisingly disappointing this season. We've not seen the superstar that we had last season. Augustniak in this defensive midfield position, and across the back line we've got Skopintsev, Stojanovic, Samoji, and Yauzems with Jikia in goal. We've got a good number of an appropriate number, I should say, of Latvians here, 3 Latvians, so we just need to be careful when we do any changes. We might have to fiddle around to make sure we have the appropriate number of Latvians on the pitch. But we've got Kigers on the bench who started quite well, and maybe you could say he's done a little bit better than Zadem. I think also you've got Krollis there, but you've got Erglis on a 7.81. Exciting times. He wants to leave the club, which is gutting, but it's great to have another great young Latvian here. Not quite sure how this will go. We're going with a slightly more defensive tactic, which seems to do quite well against this sort of side. We've been playing well, scoring goals. Hopefully we can put on a performance, on a show for you, to show Valmeria that they are very much the second best team in this league. Well, we've not seen a highlight at all until this one. Pantelev puts the corner in. The ball is out, and it looks like it's going to Israel. Well, that was a challenge. I don't even understand the physics there, but there you go. Tildenbergs, who I think has caused us trouble in the past. I think he has scored against us, hasn't he? Guille, Samolyevs. They're running through us, and they've got through it. Israel again. And Jikia does well, so good start for them. It's their first shot. You can see we've had 5 shots, 2 on target. Another highlight. Oh, we managed to get this one in. We do. Samorges at the far post, but the referee is disallowing that. Why is he disallowing that? It looked good. Why are you standing there, you utter prick? I mean, why would you do that? Of course you're going to score a goal if you stand up 10 foot offside. Right, corner. Yauzems. Ball goes in, and it's cleared. Zadem picks it up. It's a bit of a rustic challenge, that is. Struggling to actually pick the ball up. Not quite. The game's a little bit jumpy for some reason. I don't know why that is either. Struggling to find the passes. And here we go. Israel picks it up. They're moving up the pitch a little bit. This way they have gone through. Makalov. Ball in. And it's bloody Punkles again who almost does us. Well, they've had the two highlights that have looked like something should happen. I don't know what I think about that. They've had 3 shots, and they've seen two highlights. They've had no XG in comparison to us. We've had 9 shots. We haven't really seen them. And we did have a disallowed goal, so I don't know what you make of that. We'll encourage the team. I don't know whether to go a little less defensive. Samoja is, I don't know, he's looking nervous, so I'm going to take him off. We're going to go with 2 up top here. Let's see whether this can just make us a little bit more creative. Mbengwe, his days are numbered here. Why is that? It's not a 4.5 star. That's not true. What should we do? A pressing forward on attack? I don't think he is that, but let's see what we can get out of him. Right, let's berate them a little bit. Let's get out there and score a goal in the second half, or have a highlight in the second half. That would be a start, wouldn't it? But it looks like it's gone to them. Samolyevs, Gadrani, come on, force them into the long kick. And they've gone long, but they have picked it up, and it's through, and it's in there. And yet again, we have not dealt with a long ball over the top. Easiest ball in the world to deal with, especially when you've got players of significant size up there. We've gone attacking, and Pantalev straight away. It's over the top. I thought he was just going to chip that in, but decent free kick. It's a highlight at least. Pantalev with the corner. We've not seen much with the corner, and Krollis with a header there. Are we going to see another loss on the channel? It's becoming comical. We switch the cameras on and lose the league matches. We need to stop doing that. I'm playing a little bit better now. Erglis. And he does show what I've been talking about. Great finish from Erglis. He's on the pitch and scoring goals. Come on, Krollis. You're supposed to be like his big brother. You get a goal as well, mate. Come on. Well, free kick for them. Punkles, ex-player for us. Over the top. I was worried that I thought that was just going to nestle in the top corner. Another free kick here. This is from distance. Punkles again. So, I mean, that wasn't even close. Well, it's down the other end. Skopintsev now into Barris attack. It's been a good game. Zadem. I want to see more from Mr. Zadem. Switching the play to Yauzems. One of the Latvians in the side. Ball in. Zadem misses the header, but it's missed because it's a foul. And Pantalev's going to have a chance here to go 2-1 up. Do we deserve it? I think we do. And he just pokes it in. No real run up. And 2-1. That's better. We'll go back to a balanced approach. And what I am going to do on 67 minutes, it's a change that maybe you're not expecting. We're taking Zadem off. We're going to bring Kigurs on, who seems to have more about him at the minute than Zadem. I don't know what he's going on. Another free kick. Another free kick. Is Punkel's going to have a shot from here? Well, he's had two that weren't quite on target. Oh, top corner. Top bloody corner. Oh my. Well, you don't see many of those. He's had two sighters and then one in the back of the net. We've gone back attacking. Another chance. Pantalev here at the far post. It's in. Kigurs this time. Told you he was good. And we will replace Samoliev for Guliev on the left side now. Beautiful ball in. Kigurs. I mean, the goalkeeper might have done a bit better there, but it is 3-2. When we go back to positive, we seem to sort of fall apart when we try and do anything else. Well, 86 minutes on the clock. It's Erglis who's got it here. Yauzems just beats the challenge. It's back to Erglis. Causing a little bit of chaos, but it's through. It's Zelenko. Israel. That's a lovely ball into Punkels. And there was nobody there. It was way just open, and he passed to his old teammates, and that's done. Come on, look at them flooding forward. Tilburgs. We said we're going to stop the crosses coming in. Oh, over the top. My God, mistake from Jikia. So we're making one final change. We're taking the left back off, and Malyarov is coming on, if that's his name. Yeah, Malyarov. Come on. Finish this off. Oh, this is a chance. Pantalev. Come on. Top corner. Let's do it. You've got this, mate. You've got it. Oh, it's the post. I was even more top corner than the effort we saw from Punkels. He seems to have really done well. He's determined to do well against us after we didn't really give him a chance at the club. He didn't have a shot really we just didn't play him. Ball in. Pantalev. Chip. And Erglis. And is it going down the other end? It's absolute chaos, this is. Well, what a game that was. 3-2 in the end. Good win for Riga FC, but we were made to work for that. That was not as easy as it might have been. Oh, Mr. Punkles. And just look at him. He's not all that, really. He's all right. Only worth... He's not worth anything. He's not even being paid, as far as I can tell. But, 15 goals last season. Already scored the third goal this season. So we spent 52k on him. In fact, we had him previously. So yeah, he's a bit of a thorn in our side a lot of the time. Well, there we go. We are top of the league now by 5 points. That looks very good, but it was a tough game that we had to put a performance together in. Away against Valmeria. We've got to play now RFS next up away from home about 3 days later, so that is not going to be straightforward. Hopefully we'll be able to get a decent collection of players out for that one. One thing before we go, one thing I do want to mention, you probably noticed when I have been clicking on players that there are no attributes masked, and this is something weird that has happened since I have I think it was about a year ago in game. For some reason, the attribute masking that I had on seems to have gone away, and I have no idea why it has disappeared. I have no idea how to put it back. I've asked people, and I don't think there's a way to do it once you're in the game. So I don't understand how it went away, because it's not as if I can click something to make it go away if you're not able to do it. So yeah, we don't have attribute masking on, which is really frustrating because I've always played with it on. Which we're just going to have to deal with what we've got. A lot of it, I'm using my scouts, so I'm not actually using just going in and looking at players. I'm looking at the players that my scouts have told me about, but I still don't have to scout them fully to get their attributes. So yeah, it feels a little bit cheaty, but I wanted to let you know about that. Anyway, folks, that's it for today. I think it was a good 3-2 victory. It was a tight old game. There's not going to be that many of those. We're going to jump on into the season, probably play a bunch of games and maybe come back for the Latvian game there. And then we'll be ready to jump into Europe straight after that. So I hope you are ready for that. If you have enjoyed the episode, of course, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you very shortly in a new episode. Goodbye.